here on GoPSUSports.com with Nick Nevills. Nick, obviously last time we talked, I think we were at the National Championship together, but I'm curious, what were you up to this summer and, what were you working on?
I was just having a lot of fun this summer and just enjoying life. I stayed here the entire summer with the exception of 2 weeks when I go home, and that's been pretty typical for me over the last couple of years. I only go home maybe once or twice a year, but just stayed here and really focused on lifting and wrestling and just hanging out with the guys that stayed here and hung around, and my brothers were up here and got to wrestle with them, and just really focused on lifting aspect and getting a lot stronger and bigger, and just a lot more confident in my wrestling, and really excited to go out and compete.
What's the benefit of being able to train at a place like Penn State all throughout the summer?
It's incredible. I'm sure that all the other schools, you can stay and wrestle, but it's just not the same being able to stay here and wrestle with the Nittany Lion Wrestling Club guys, with the coaches. We have incredible coaches, and Coach Gill, Coach Cunningham, Coach Cody, and Varner, and just getting to wrestle with all those guys and everyone, and just have other people just always circulating through, and just getting to wrestle with the best people all the time just makes you that much better and makes it that much more enjoyable to come to practice, and always looking forward to it, and really enjoying my time.
Speaking of being here at Penn State, 8 home duels this year. Obviously, we all see how exciting it is to be able to wrestle at home in Rec Hall, but from your perspective, what's kind of the benefit of being able to be at home 8 times this year?
You don't have to really get on a plane and travel too much. I think the farthest place we travel to is the Scuffle right at the beginning of January, and then we travel to Michigan. And outside of those 2 places, we don't really travel too far. Maybe Maryland, it's only a few hours, but it's really exciting to be able to compete in front of the best fans in the country, and just being able to show them what we've been doing in here the whole time. And you don't really get to go out, or at least I haven't, other people have, got to go out and wrestle outside of the season, and so just really looking forward to showing the fans how much better I've gotten, how much better we've gotten, and looking forward to that opportunity.
You're someone who's been around this program a lot, a veteran here. I'm curious, what have you kind of said to some of the newcomers, kind of helping them with their transition and, maybe even the transfer as well?
They just, a lot of people, you just come in here and you find your little niche, and everyone's so close. Nobody's an outcast. Nobody gets pushed to the side just because you're new or because someone doesn't want to hang out with you. We're all hanging out together all the time, and just doing things together, doing stuff with the coaches, and just having a blast. So there's nothing that I can say that I've said to anyone that I feel like has stood out or impacted someone in some incredible way, that at least that I know of. Maybe I have, but I don't think I've been passing on incredible wisdom to people, but you never know. But I just think that it goes back to the fact that we're all such good friends with each other and like hanging out with one another, that makes it so fun to be around.
Thank you so much. We'll catch up with you again this season.
Thank you.